Very good morning, children. Welcome to online classes DEO Nalgonda YouTube channel. I am T. Meena Kumari, science teacher from Model School Tippatti. Today I am going to explain a very interesting topic, children. Before going to enter into this chapter, I want to show you one object. It is very familiar with you. What is this, children? Yes, these are magnets. Children, at our home, we see so many toys made of magnets. Yes, today our lesson is about magnets. Our lesson name is Playing with Magnets. What is the name of our lesson? Playing with magnets. Here it is given as playing. Why is it given as so? Playing. Yes, by playing only we can learn more properties of magnets in this lesson. Children, have you ever seen this in your life? I think you may have seen this in your school office room. Yes, this is called pin holder. What is this? This is a pin holder. Pin holder is used for capturing pins. Yes, children, if you drop pins into the pin holder, pins get stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Why? What is there in this? Yes, there is a magnet in the cap of the pin holder. Yes, children, and you may also see some metal stickers at your home stuck to the doors of almirahs and refrigerators. Is it? Yes, what is there in that? Yes, there is a magnet behind those metal stickers. That's why they stuck to the doors of refrigerators and almirahs. Children, by using this pin holder, we can identify which objects are stuck to the pin holder and which do not. For this activity, what we have to do means we have to drop some objects one by one and we check whether they are stuck or not. Okay, children. For this, I am taking a pin holder. Drop one iron nail. Yes. Drop one iron nail. It's stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Is it? Yes. It's stuck to the cap of the pin holder. And next, take an eraser and drop it. Eraser does not stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Next, take a piece of iron. Yes, it gets stuck to the cap of the pin holder. And take a wooden piece and drop it. Wooden piece does not stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Take a piece of chalk. Take a piece of chalk and drop it. It does not stuck to the pin holder. Then take a pencil and drop it. It does not stuck to the cap of the pin holder. Children, in this activity, we see that only pins, jump clip and iron nail, a piece of iron stuck to the cap of the pin holder, but the remaining items does not stuck to the pin holder. Yes, children, behind this magnet, there is a short story. There is a short story behind magnet. Story of magnet. Nearly 2500 years back, nearly 2500 years ago, there is a shepherd called Magnus. What is the name of the shepherd? Magnus. Magnus used to take his goats and sheep to the hill areas for grazing, and daily he carries a wooden stick. He carries a wooden stick whose lower end has an iron cap. Whose lower end has an iron cap. This is the iron cap, children. This is the stick of Magnus. While the goats are grazing, the Magnus dipped his stick into the water spring and he poked the stones and pebbles which are in the water spring. After some time, suddenly he found something is pulling his stick downwards, and he took out the stick from the water spring, and there he found a stone. Okay, children, this is called the lodestone. What is this? Lodestone. This is called lodestone. Lodestone is the natural magnet. Lodestone is the natural magnet. Natural magnet. Why I am saying lodestone is a natural magnet, and what about other magnets which we are using in our daily life? Yes, the magnets which we are using in our daily life are not natural magnets, they are artificial magnets. Okay, children, in our daily life we may have seen different shapes of magnets. Is it? In our textbook we are given with 4 different shapes of magnets. Different shapes of magnets. Different shapes of magnets. Children, we have 4 different shapes of magnets. Children, this is called bar magnet. This is called bar magnet. In which shape it is? It is in rectangular shape. Okay, children, the first bar magnet, first one is bar magnet. Bar magnet. Bar magnet is in rectangular shape. Rectangular shape. Second shape of magnet is horseshoe shape magnet. Horseshoe magnet. It is in which shape, children? It is in U shape. Okay, it is in U shape. Second shape of magnet is horseshoe magnet. Horseshoe magnet. It is in U shape. It is in U shape. Next, third shape of magnet is ring magnet. See, children, this is ring magnet. It is in ring shape. Third one is ring magnet. Ring magnet. Ring magnet is in ring shape. S. Fourth shape of magnet is disc magnet. Fourth shape of magnet is disc magnet. Disc magnet is in disc shape. Disc shape. See, children, these are the 4 different shapes of magnets which we use daily in our life. Okay, children, we see that magnets attract some objects and some objects are not attracted by the magnet. Why? Materials, mainly materials are divided into two types based on attraction by magnet. Children, materials are divided into two types. One is magnetic material. Second one is non-magnetic material. Magnetic material and non-magnetic material. To find which object is magnetic and which object is not magnetic, we have to do one activity. For this activity, we need one bar magnet and different types of objects made of different materials. For this, we have to make a tabular form. Name of the object, material, attracted or not, yes or no. Yes. First, children, take one iron nail and touch this iron nail to the bar magnet. What happened? Bar magnet attracts the nail. Okay. So, first object is iron nail. Iron nail is made up of which material, children? It is made up of iron. Is it attracted by the magnet or not? Yes, it is attracted by the magnet. So, write here as S. Next, take a plastic scale. Touch this plastic scale to the bar magnet. What happened? It is not attracting the plastic scale. Yes, plastic scale is made up of which material? Plastic. Yes. Second object is plastic scale. Plastic scale is made up of plastic. Is it attracted by the magnet, children? No, it is not attracted by the magnet. Next, take a jump clip and touch this jump clip with the bar magnet. What happened? Jump clip is attracted by the magnet. Yes, why? Because it is made up of iron. So, third object is jump clip. Jump clip is made up of iron. Is it attracted or not? Yes, it is attracted. Next, take a paper. Touch this paper to the bar magnet. Is it attracted by the bar magnet? No, it is not attracted by the bar magnet. So, write here, fourth object is paper. Paper is made up of wood pulp. Is it attracted by the bar magnet, children? No, it is not attracted by the bar magnet. By this, you can test more and more objects. But here, see here, children, we take 4 objects and we check whether they are attracting or not. If you see, only 2 objects are attracted by the bar magnet and 2 objects are not attracted by the bar magnet. Iron nail and jump clip are attracted by the bar magnet and plastic scale and paper not attracted by the magnet. Why? Because iron nail and jump clip are made up of iron. So, that's why they are attracted by the bar magnet. And plastic scale is made of plastic, paper is made up of wood pulp. That's why they are not attracted by the magnet. Based on this activity, we can conclude that the materials that are attracted by the magnet are called as magnetic materials and the materials that are not attracted by the magnet are called as non-magnetic materials. Children, in this table, iron nail and gem clip are magnetic objects and plastic scale and paper are non-magnetic objects. Okay, children. Children, have you ever seen while playing with a soil and bar magnet, we see some dark particles stuck to the ends of the bar magnet. For this activity, I brought soil from school ground and take bar magnet and roll this bar magnet for some time in the soil. After some time, you may observe some dark color particles stuck to the bar magnet. These dark color particles are called as iron fillings. These dark color particles are called as iron fillings. Okay, children, remove these iron fillings and collect them in a sheet of paper. Remove these iron fillings and collect them in a sheet of paper. Take a sheet of paper and spread these iron fillings, that is dark color particles stuck to the bar magnet are called as iron fillings, no? So, spread these iron fillings uniformly on the surface of the paper. Okay? After spreading of iron fillings, you keep one bar magnet below the sheet of paper. Like this, children. First, take a sheet of paper and spread iron fillings on top of the sheet of paper and keep one bar magnet below this sheet of paper. If you keep a sheet of paper, there is a change in spread of iron fillings. What is the change? See, iron fillings are concentrated more at 2 points than other parts of the paper. Why is it so? Because when we kept the magnet below the paper, the 2 points, that is 2 ends of the bar magnet has more attracting capacity than the middle part of the bar magnet. That's why the iron fillings concentrate more at the 2 ends of the bar magnet. These 2 ends of the bar magnet are called as poles of the bar magnet. These are called as poles of the bar magnet. Children, how many poles are there for a bar magnet? 2 poles are there for a bar magnet. So, children, every magnet has 2 poles. Yes. These are the 2 poles of the bar magnet. By using this bar magnet, we can find the directions. Children, by using this bar magnet, we can find the direction. For this activity, we need one bar magnet, one thread and a stand. What we need? We need one stand, a thread and a bar magnet. Suspend the bar magnet freely with the help of the thread to the stand. When we suspend like that, after some time, when the bar magnet comes to rest, the bar magnet always indicates north and south directions. The bar magnet always indicates north and south directions. Children, then we have to mark the end that indicates towards the north as north pole and south as south pole with different colors or with different indicators. See children, this is the north side. So, I am marking with different color, and this is the south side, so I am marking with a different color. These are the two poles of the magnet. The pole that indicates towards north is called as north pole of the magnet. The pole that indicates towards the south is called as south pole of the magnet. So, this is the north pole and this is the south pole. This property of magnet, finding the directions or indicating the directions, is called as directional property. The property of indicating directions is called as directional property. This directional property is used in the preparation of magnetic compass. Children, see, if you suspend the bar magnet by tying a thread like this, after some time when this come to rest, the north side of the north pole of the bar magnet indicates north side and south pole of the bar magnet indicates south side. This property is called as directional property, and this directional property is used in the preparation of magnetic compass. Children, see, this is the magnetic compass. It is a box-like structure, and see children, this is the magnetic compass. If you observe this magnetic compass, here a magnetized needle is pivoted such that it can rotate freely like the hands of our clock. See children, it can be moved easily. This is the magnetized needle and can it move freely like hands of our clock. And there is a dial. Children, see, here is a dial marked with 4 directions, and if you see, this dial is like the dial of our clock. This magnetic compass is used for finding directions. If you place this magnetic compass anywhere, this pivoted magnetized needle always indicates north and south direction. Then we can find the other 2 directions also, that is east and west. This magnetic compass is mainly used by army people, mountaineers, and in aeroplanes and in ship for doing long journey. So children, magnetic compass is worked on the basis of directional property of magnet. As we see earlier, magnet has attraction capacity. Okay? And now we are going to discuss about another topic, that is attraction and repulsion between magnets. Attraction and repulsion between two magnets. Attraction and repulsion between two magnets. Attraction and repulsion between two magnets. Children, for this activity we need 2 bar magnets, but we have to arrange this 2 bar magnet in 4 different ways. See children, how I am going to place them. In first case, south pole of the first magnet and south pole of the second magnet are placed side by side. In second case, south pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet, that is south pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. In third case, north pole of the first magnet and south pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. In fourth case, north pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. See children, if you see these white dots which are kept on the magnet are north poles and the other side is called south pole of the bar magnet. Now I am checking the first case. What happened? In first case, south pole of the first magnet and south pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. So this is the south pole of the first magnet and this is the south pole of the second magnet. Now I am placing these side by side. What is happening? They are not attracted, they are getting repelled. Okay, they are getting repelled. So write here repelled. They are moving in opposite direction. Okay children. In second case, south pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. This is the north pole and this is the south pole. Here this is the south pole and this is the north pole of the two magnets. When we keep side by side, they are getting attracted. So write here as attracted. See children, in third case, north pole of the first magnet and south pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. North pole of the first magnet and south pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. What happened? They are getting attracted. So write here as attracted. See children, in fourth case, north pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. North pole of the first magnet and north pole of the second magnet are kept side by side. What happened? They are not attracting, they are getting repelled. So you have to write here as repel. It is very interesting children. Yes, if you observe these four cases, what happened? When we kept same poles, that is south pole and south pole, north pole and north pole, magnets are getting repelled. Magnets are getting repelled. They are not attracted. If we kept south pole of the one magnet and north pole of the one magnet, they are unlike poles, not same poles. Okay, here and here unlike poles are kept side by side and they get attracted. They get attracted. By this activity, we can conclude that unlike poles are attracted and like poles are repelled. Like poles are repelled. Okay children? Yes. Next topic is earth as a magnet. Earth as a magnet. Earth as a magnet. Children, for this activity, we need two bar magnets. One bar magnet we have to place on top of a table. On top of the table, you have to place a bar magnet. Another bar magnet is suspended freely on above the bar magnet which is kept on the table. Okay children, have you understand? We have to take two bar magnets. One bar magnet is kept on the table and other bar magnet is suspended freely above the first bar magnet. After some time, the bar magnet which is suspended comes to rest such that south pole of the suspended bar magnet indicates towards the north pole of the bar magnet which is kept on the table, and north pole of the suspended bar magnet indicates towards the south pole of the bar magnet which is kept on the table. See children, have you understand this? Yes, suspended bar magnet, south pole is towards the north pole of the bar magnet kept on the table, and north pole of the suspended bar magnet towards the south pole of the bar magnet which is kept on the table, like this. So, if you see, if we suspend a bar magnet freely without keeping any bar magnet below it, what happened? Already we see, see children, if we suspend a bar magnet without keeping any bar magnet below it, what happened? After some time, the bar magnet comes to rest in always north and south directions. But there is no bar magnet below it. How can it is possible? Is there any bar magnet below it like this? No, there is no bar magnet. But there is a big magnet. There is a huge magnet. That is nothing but earth, children. Earth. Earth is also a big magnet. Okay. Earth also has the capacity of attraction. Earth also has the magnetic property. That's why when we throw a object, it comes down. Why? Because due to the capacity of earth, that is attraction capacity of earth, every object is attracted towards the earth. So, earth is also a magnet. Earth is also a magnet. Okay children, if you are given three objects which are in same color and same size, and you are also given with a bar magnet. See, you are given with three objects. They are in same color and same size and in same shape. In that one is magnet. We don't know which one is magnet, and one is made up of magnetic material. And another one is made up of non-magnetic material. To find this, you have to find in those three objects which one is magnet, which one is magnetic material, and which one is non-magnetic material. To do this activity, you are given with a bar magnet. Okay children, how can we identify which one is a magnet and which one is a magnetic material and which one is a non-magnetic material? We can find that. How? If we place one object near the bar magnet, if it is attracted by both poles of the magnet, that is called magnetic material. No? You already know about that. So, we can find the magnetic material by placing the given object in north side and south side. If it is getting attracted, it is nothing but a magnetic material. If the object is placed near north pole, then it get repelled, and if it is kept on south side, if it is not get attracted, what happened? It is a magnet. If one pole of the magnet is attracted and another pole of the magnet is repelled, then it is called magnet. Children, if you are given 3 objects which are in same color, same size and in same shape, in that one is magnet, another one is magnetic material and next is non-magnetic material. We don't know which one is magnet, which one is magnetic material and which one is non-magnetic material. You have to find that. And you are given with a bar magnet. How can you find? We can find that. How? If we place an object, then it is attracted by both the poles of the magnet. If it is attracted by both north pole and south pole of the magnet, then it is called as magnetic material. If the given object is attracted by one pole of the magnet and repelled by another pole of the magnet, then it is magnet. If the given object is neither attracted nor repelled, then it is called non-magnetic material. So, we can find the given material as magnetic material, non-magnetic material and magnet. Okay children, have you understand this? Yes children, this lesson is very interesting, you know. Yes. You also can prepare your own bar magnet. How? For this activity, to prepare your own magnet, we have to take one bar magnet and one iron nail. Before going to do this activity, make sure that this iron nail neither attract nor repel any magnetic material. Okay? I am checking. See children, this is the iron nail. With this I am going to do this activity. I am checking whether it is attracting or repelling any magnetic material. So, it is not attracting or repelling any magnetic material. So, this is not already magnetized. I am going to magnetize this. Okay. How can we magnetize a iron nail? For this, first you have to take a bar magnet and place the one pole of the bar magnet on one end of the iron nail and without lifting the bar magnet, move along the length of the iron nail till its end. Okay, again start from the first point, that is first end, and without lifting move along its length. If you repeat it for 20 to 30 times in single direction only children, don't drag the bar magnet front and back. If you repeat this for 20 to 30 times, this iron nail becomes a magnet. To check this, after rubbing 20 to 30 times, when you keep a magnetic material, then it will be attracted by the iron nail. Okay, children, what happened? This iron nail become now a magnet. If you suspend this iron nail, it also indicates the north and south direction like a magnet. Okay children, now our own bar magnet is ready. With this, you can also prepare a magnetic compass. Yes children, you can prepare your own magnetic compass. How can we prepare our own magnetic compass? For this activity, we need one magnetized needle. Magnetized needle means the needle which is magnetized. If we rub like this 20 to 30 times, it became a magnet, no? If you take a needle and rub it like this for 20 to 30 times, that needle also become a magnet. Then take that needle and fix it on a cork. Fix it on a cork by using a tape. by using a tape. Okay, then keep this magnetized needle along with the car in a bucket of water. In a bucket of water. In a bucket of water, this is the magnetized needle and it is fixed with using a tape. Okay children, then this cork with magnetized needle indicates north and south direction like our magnetic compass. Okay children, by using this also we can identify which side is north and which side is south and which side is east and which side is west. Okay, we can prepare our own magnetic compass like this children. You can try it at your home also. Okay children. Okay, next is magnetic induction. Next topic is magnetic induction. Magnetic induction. See children, for this take one safety pin, okay, and take one jump clip. If you place this jump clip near the safety pin, are they attracted each other? No. Why? Because this is not a magnet and this is not a magnet, so they are not getting attracted. But now what I am going to do, take a bar magnet and take this safety pin and place near one end of the bar magnet. What happened? It is attracted by the bar magnet. Okay. Now what I am going to do, take this jump clip and place the jump clip at one end of the safety pin. What happened children here? The jump clip is attracted by the safety pin. How is it possible? Yes, before it is not possible, but now it is possible. How? Due to the presence of magnet. This safety pin is also acting as a magnet. This magnetic property is induced by the magnet to this safety pin. Okay children, this is called as magnetic induction. What is magnetic induction? Magnetic property possessed by a magnetic material in the presence of a magnet is called magnetic induction. Okay children, this is the magnetic induction. In this session, we learn different properties of magnets, the story behind the magnet, how can we prepare our own bar magnet, and how can we prepare our own magnetic compass, and we find directional property, and we discussed about repulsion and attraction between the two different magnets. I think children, you enjoyed this lesson. Thank you children.